Everyone, you may be seated. Thank you to the friends and family that are here today to celebrate the union of Emily and Charles. This occasion not only marks the beginning of their marriage and commitment together, but is a celebration of their love that is nurtured and shared between the happy couple. They embark today on a new life together, built on the foundations of trust, compassion, love, and mutual respect. Marriage is an integral part of the human tradition. Let us remember, as we stand here before the universe, that the vows taken today hold great importance, just as they did to our ancestors. As individuals, we make the choice to enter the union of marriage in order to share all aspects of ourselves with our soulmate. Today, this is true for Charles and Emily. There are few greater joys in life than finding someone with whom we truly click. In that spirit, I will now share a short reading on soulmates from an author, Richard Bach. A soulmate is someone who has locks that fit our keys and keys to fit our locks. When we feel safe enough to open the locks, our truest selves step out and we can be completely and honestly who we are. We can be loved for who we are and not who we're pretending to be. Each unveils the best part of the other. No matter what else goes wrong around us, with that one person, we are safe in our own paradise. Our soulmate is someone who shares our deepest longings, our sense of direction. When we're two balloons and together our direction is up, chances are we found the right person. Our soulmate is the one who makes our life come to life. So my name is Matt. I am the officiate, I guess. I've known Emily for about 12 years now, and I've known Chuck pretty much since you met him.
Yeah, yeah.
This is in my 6 years of being a minister. This is my first time marrying someone. And as far as I know, this is Emily and Chuck's first time getting married. So today is a day of firsts. 10th grade speech class really hitting right now. Okay. All right. As we celebrate this bond of unity today under the eyes of God, it is important that we keep in mind, while that this is certainly an occasion of tremendous joy, the promises we keep here today are serious and life-altering commitments. Love is the soil from which itself grows. As Carl Sagan famously wrote, the world is so exquisite with so much love and moral depth. We should remain grateful every day for the brief but magnificent opportunity that life provides. The sum of all our evolution, our thinking, and our accomplishments is love. Nancy, would you like to come up for a reading?
The future belongs to hearts even more than it does to minds. Love, that is the only that can occupy and fill eternity. In the infinite, the inexhaustible, love participates of the soul itself. It is of the same nature, like it is of the divine spark. Like it is incorruptible, indivisible, and imperishable. It is a point of fire that exists within us, which is immortal and infinite, which is nothing can confine, in which nothing can extinguish. We feel it burning even to the very marrow of our bones, and we see it becoming in the very depths of heaven. You look at the star for two reasons: because it is luminous and because it is impenetrable. You have beside you, a sweeter radiance and a greater mystery. When love has fused and mingled two beings in a sacred and angelic unity, the secret of life has been discovered so far as they are concerned. They are no longer anything more than the two boundaries of the same destiny. They are no longer anything but the two wings of the same heart. What a grand thing it is to be loved. What a far greater thing it is to love.
At this time, before proceeding with the bonding ceremony, I would invite the couple to share their vows. Emily, would you like to read yours first?
Yes. Okay. It's incredible and somehow magical how a little feeling in your heart can transform your entire life. How a chance encounter at a pool party in college can change the trajectory of your life forever. But I don't believe it was just by chance. Our paths had crossed many times in the past, but didn't land us in front of each other until the timing was just right. I believe the universe was slowly moving us closer to one another until we were both in the right place, finally prepared to be with our person. Divine intervention. You've heard me say it so many times before, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I knew I had to take my shot. And as we watched the sunrise over the city of Kalamazoo that next morning together, in that moment of pure peace and beauty, the immense feeling I felt when looking over at you was indescribable and profound. I knew immediately that you were going to be a special person in my life. I had no idea that you were actually going to become the love of my life. That feeling that day was profound, and my love for you has grown more and more profound with each passing moment, day, week, and year that we spend together. A lifetime could never be enough, and I look forward to transcending that with you. Sometimes things are just so perfect they seem otherworldly, and that's not to say that our relationship has been perfect, but more so that you and I are truly perfect for one another. I have no doubt in my mind, heart, and soul that you are the greatest love of my life and my true soulmate. We couldn't be more different in so many ways, but that is also what I love about us. You're truly the yin to my yang, my rock who keeps me grounded when I'm floating off in space, and who helps balance me when I feel like I'm spinning out. You have not only taken me as I am, but have created a safe space for me to be my true, authentic self when I am with you. And that is security so meaningful that it's hard to describe, and something I will never take for granted. I feel truly seen, I feel loved, and that is all I've ever wanted in love, and all that I could ask for. We know each other in ways that truly no one else could. These past 9 years together have been the best of my life, and I hope that I've helped to make them some of the best of yours too. It doesn't matter where we are, what we're doing, or where we're going. I just want to be doing it with you. You are such an incredibly special person. Your loyalty is unmatched. The trust and faith I can have in you means the world to me. And you've helped me to feel that I can trust myself better from learning with you. You have helped me learn patience, lots and lots of patience. And with that diamonds aren't made in an instant, but in time. Your kindness and genuinely pure spirit is unmatched by anyone else I have ever known. On the surface, you may not seem like the most emotional guy, but you have depths that I've been lucky enough to know and that I'm blessed enough to experience with you. You share your love with the subtlest of ways, the way that you hold my hand, the way that you hug me, the way that you always kiss me before you leave for work in the morning, the way that you always come over to give me a kiss and tell me you love me when I'm busy, working, or doing whatever throughout the day. It's subtle, and it's sweet, and it's pure. It's you. And I love you for exactly who you are and who you will become. You've been my person, my best friend, and today you become my husband. I've thought of you as family for a very long time, and today it becomes official. I look forward to growing in this lifetime with you and supporting you and our family as we grow into more. I have adored the little families that we've made together with our pets as our furry children. I can only imagine how much more that love will continue to grow in time. I promise to be stubborn enough to never give up on us and to continue to try to grow into the best version of myself, to support you on your good days and bad, to be your biggest fan, and to always have your back. I promise to always believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself, to make your home, or our home, a comfortable place full of laughter and love, to lift you up when you're down, and to always cherish our love and relationship every day as we grow old together. We've waited a long time for this moment. I knew years ago that I wanted to marry you, and that we would spend the rest of our lives together. It's a feeling that's hard to describe, but as they say, when you know, you just know. We were written in the stars, babe, and as far as I'm concerned, the whole universe is for us. I'm so excited to spend my forever with you.
So, I don't think that I could begin this any other way than by thanking you. You are truly the reason that this wedding and this entire event is as gorgeous and beautiful as it is, so meticulously curated. You have not only managed to do all of this, but you've managed to juggle it while growing your business and being a boss.
You can't kiss me yet.
Oh, I'm gonna kiss you.
Don't break the rules.
I can't help myself. So I want to take this moment to give Emily a big round of applause and make sure that you know how much you are fucking appreciated. I love you.
I love
Appreciate you. You are the most impressive person I've ever known. You are fiercely loyal, independent, and you care without limits. And I strive to do better every day because of you. I've seen these qualities in you from the moment I have met you, and I couldn't fathom anybody else by my side forever. I'll never forget the first time I saw you. In typical Chuck fashion, frustrated and having exhausted all of the local auto parts stores, looking for what I needed, I found myself in the Shelby Township O'Reilly's. I can vividly remember standing in line when a redhead walked in. Went straight to the service desk and proclaimed that something was wrong with her car battery.
It was.
I didn't think much of this encounter at the time, but I did chuckle to myself a bit in that moment, seeing a very animated Emily try to explain to the clerk that the battery was in the trunk.
It was.
It was. This was the first time you ever made me laugh. And made my frustrating day a little bit less frustrating. I'm sorry. You didn't just make it less frustrating, you made it a little bit better. Little did I know that 11 years later, we would be standing right here, ready to begin our life as a married couple, we wouldn't officially meet for another 2 years. When we did finally meet in 2013, I was a mess. It was the middle of July, hot as hell. I was on my bicycle exercising, gross and sweaty, when a mutual friend flagged me down and convinced me to come to the pool for the day.
Yeah.
Somehow, in that moment, you were able to look at me and say, "Dibs."
I did.
We connected instantly, realizing the many threads that tie us together, the multiple same place, same time encounters, and a plethora of mutual friends. Since that day, we've been inseparable, whether traveling cross country in an Astro van to New Orleans, stuffing the Ion and heading to Bonnaroo, hauling our entire life in a beater truck and trailer with a broken toe to Philly. Cocktails at 5:30 in the morning on our way to Rome, or cruising up the California coast in style. There is no one I would rather adventure with than you. If our life to come looks anything like our past, I know that we can look forward to a bright future of exuberance, mischief, adventure, understanding, and a love that may conquer any obstacle. I know that when things get tough, we will always have each other to be uniquely weird and goofy with. And I will forever have the privilege of making you a meal. Speaking of privileges, these vows are not just promises. They are a privilege. Not only am I making these promises, these vows, I get to make them to you. The most incredible woman I've ever known. My unicorn. I vow that I will love you on your good days, I love you on your bad days, and every day in between. I will be your pillar of reality in times of doubt, and your sunshine in times of confidence. I pledge to give all the patience that love demands, now and forever. I promise to hold you in the highest regard. I will cherish you and adore you always and forever. I vow to keep the spark that ignited us. No matter where life may take us, I will never let our flame burn out. I pledge to do everything in my power to make our life together the best it can possibly be, and to always make each day better than the last. I promise to be your lover, your companion, and best friend. I will be your partner in adventure, your accomplice in mischief, your comfort in disappointment, your strength in time of need, and your partner in all things for all of the days of my life. I vow that your cup will never be empty, as I will be your wine, or maybe Prosecco.
It's perfect. Is that it? He's done. We're not centered, so let's center.
Well, you guys are already joined hands.
Yeah.
Emily, do you take Charles as your cherished husband in front of these witnesses and promise to stay by his side through sickness and health, through laughter and sadness, through challenge and success, so long as you both shall live?
I do.
Charles, will you take Emily as your cherished wife in front of these witnesses and promise to stay by her side through sickness and health, laughter and sadness, through challenge and success, so long as you both shall live?
I do.
These wedding rings perfectly symbolize the never-ending love you two have for each other. By exchanging these rings, you solidify a lifelong commitment to one another. These rings serve as a welcome and a constant reminder of the bond that you formed with your partner.
Babe, you gotta put my ring on me. Push it.
Oh my God.
Just push it.
Where's the photo opportunity?
Charles, repeat after me. I, Charles, present you, Emily,
I, Charles, present you, Emily,
with this ring as a symbol of our everlasting love.
with this ring as a symbol of our everlasting love.
Let it never lose its luster,
Let it never lose its luster,
just as my love for you will never fade.
just as my love for you will never fade.
Give me your hand, baby.
Emily, after me.
Okay.
I, Emily, present you, Charles,
I, Emily, present you, Charles,
with this ring as a symbol of our everlasting love.
with this ring as a symbol of our everlasting love.
Let it never lose its luster,
Let it never lose its luster,
just as my love for you will never fade.
just as my love for you will never fade.
Now we have a symbol of unity that we would like to present. This serves as a coalition between two families and their bond as one.
Let's water it together.
Yeah.
Hold it. Hold it together. Hold, yep. And then just hold it.
It's a money tree. It doesn't need that much.
No, we're faking
Alright.
it. Pictures. Like your lips are a little white. Like
Lori, would you like to come up for a reading?
You got it.
Holding hands, please.
Look at my mouth.
Hold hands. Just so you know. Okay. So these are the hands of your partner. They're young, strong, and full of love. Holding your hands as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that you will work alongside. Your hands together will build your future. These are the hands that will hold you and comfort you in joy and in grief. These are the hands that countless times may wipe your tears from your eyes, both happy tears and sad. These are the hands that will hold your family together. These hands will give you strength, and these are the hands that even after wrinkled and aged, they will still be reaching for you, giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. Okay, let's bow our heads in a moment of prayer over our bride and groom. Gracious God, our hearts are filled with love. And great happiness and gratitude today with this beautiful couple, Emily and Chuck. We thank you, Lord, for bringing them together and all of us here to celebrate their life together. We ask you to please keep them safe in your hands, and we pray that you will continue to richly bless them and guide them through their life together, so they will always remember the love shared here today and the blessing they are to each other and to all of us. We give our hearts to you with confidence, knowing that your love for us is never ending. May God bless you both always. Amen.
Emily and Charles, by the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Charles, you may kiss your bride.
Dip me back. Dip me back, babe.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of presenting to you for the first time the newlyweds.
Stop and kiss. Stop and kiss.
Dip me back. Dip me back.
Hold it together, baby. Hold it
As the light rolls in across your skin, and I wait just to watch it fall across your face. Take our time with a sweet delay. I pull you close, cause the day can wait. I lay, and I'm hoping we're too bright to fade. I wouldn't know I'd let you go. Every time you love, every time you take my hand, can you tell I'm praying? We won't stop looking at me like that. Baby, when you love, every time you stare right back, can you tell I'm praying? We won't stop looking at me like that. Don't stop looking at me like that. Don't stop looking at me like that. I never saw you coming, darling, and I hope I'm enough. There's nothing left to do but fall into your love. I never saw you coming, darling, and I hope I'm enough. There's nothing left to do but fall into your love.
Let's give them a round of applause, please.